What is going on, X Community? Exostomp here, and today, people, we are going to be doing our week number 3 Pickems. And joining me, like last time, it's going to be Twee.
Hey, what's up?
So, yeah, this is going to be the Lairon. I don't know if I said Lairon. This is going to be the Lairon Pickems for week 3. And as you guys can see, it is all updated. We have the 8 games. The last one, as you guys can see, it's all TBD. That was already a game that was played because we were pretty late into the week, but we're pretty early this time, so I believe we can get all 8 done. And yeah, the other game that's blue, that one hasn't been played either yet, but that will be played, I believe. So yeah, but we did pretty well, honestly. There's only a few that we got wrong here, which is nice. Any thoughts on that?
The gold color, does that mean you got the matchup as well? The differential?
So, yeah, okay, so the yellow means that you guessed correctly both, like the person
The team
and the
okay.
number, yeah. So you got an extra point for that.
Curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7. Because the lock counts, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that actually boosts you up a point, which is good. And then whatever happens in this next game, you're either gonna be above me by 2, or we're gonna be the same. So, or maybe we'll guess the exact numbers, and it's different. But
True.
all right, let's get on to this first game here, which is going to be Mad Mac versus Hero. So, we already had some thoughts on this, but do you want to bring them up again?
Shit, what was it? Oh, Jolteon, a good Terra Jolteon set could do very well. The only real answer he has for it is Altari, and Altari doesn't want to stack up too many of those Volt Switches. Although I think it gets Roost. And Wish, for that matter.
I don't know about Wish. I know it gets Roost, though. But yeah, I think yeah, Terra Jolteon cleans up here, and like Venomoth. Okay, so first off, I like the changes. Hero decided we're gonna drop the original Terras, which were Wochien and Espeon, and swap to Jolteon and Venomoth. I like that. I think if you're running Venomoth, you should be running it as a Terra user, because without Terra, I feel like Venomoth isn't that good.
Yeah, Quiver Dance Venomoth Water has just been absolutely railing teams this season so far.
Yeah, that's true. And then Jolteon in this game is really insane. All you need is your electric stab. You want, Shadow Ball for like the Bronzong and like Bramblegast. And then your Terra could be, you brought up Ground. Ground is a pretty good one.
Yeah, Ground hits Sandy, it hits Diensei, it hits Skunk Tank.
Yeah, so that's a solid one. But on Mad Mac's side, I think Talonflame is actually really, really nice here. If you go like Rock Terra, you can hit that Moltres, knock it out. The fire and flying stabs clean up really everything here.
Yeah, I think he has to choose between Rock or something to hit Donphan. Because
Yeah.
Donphan walls physical Talonflame very well.
What about Water Talonflame? It hits both.
Water Talonflame could be a massive threat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's solid. Other than that, I do think something like Sandy could definitely just come in here and just Volt turn around. Yes, Donphan can come in, but if it's not AV, it probably doesn't want to take something like an Earth Power. But yeah, I honestly think if Donphan comes, which I think it should, it has a lot of roles in this game. Like, it has to be the... Well, I guess it doesn't have to. Yeah, no. I guess it has to. Actually, hold up. If Jolteon runs an air balloon, it's completely immune to Sandy Shock's stabs.
Yep.
Huh. So if it's not running anything else besides those two moves, it gets walled by Jolteon.
Yeah, but I don't know if it would just run those. What's a standard set for it? I mean, it doesn't have very good coverage at all.
That's the thing, right?
It does really good with what it has.
Yeah.
And then Jolteon could easily set up like a Nasty Plot or a Calm Mind, since all of the EV line gets Calm Mind now, and then just sweep his team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's solid. Yeah, honestly, I think Jolteon is so good here. It's the thing here that's like,
one misplay and that Jolteon dies, and then he's in a much worse scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Hero really has to play around this Jolteon. If Jolteon does die, I don't see much that could come back, because like everything else has a counter. Like Aloe can always come in on Tauros. Can also always come in pretty much on Moltres for the most part. Donphan, just Aloe kind of eats anything it wants to here.
Yeah,
besides like
walls Venomoth pretty decently.
Yeah. Alright. I'm actually not even ready to guess.
I'm looking at this, and I know Hero is, I think he's 0-2 -7. But I still really want to give him this game, just because I think his team he has the matchup.
Okay.
But I don't think, I think, what's Mac? 1-1? I believe he's 1-1.
Oh, I'm not sure. Yes, 1-1.
I'm gonna back the Jolteon. I think Jolteon does too well, and it could easily be. I don't think he overlooks it. I think Mac is going to prep for it, but I don't see what he could really prep too heavily for.
Yeah, that's true. There's not a lot.
He has to run some form of like Eviolite, I don't see what it could be. Eviolite Persian, or not Eviolite, sorry, AV Persian maybe?
No, I mean I could see Diancie, like even if it's Terra Ground, I could see it eating it if it's like Spadef.
I still think it kills him too.
Really?
I think so. I know Diancie has a whopper of a defense stat, but doesn't have much in the way of HP. Terra Ground on a specially defensive, it kills it in 2. Max specially defensive, Diancie takes, oh, that is choice specs. So let's change that to Air Balloon. It does 41 to 49, so if he's Air Balloon to resist everything, which I don't think he needs to do because he outspeeds everything, he would have to bring a choice scarf to cancel it, and he could go Expert Belt. And Expert Belt guarantees 2 shots, so he'd only be able to ever like revenge kill, and he could easily just Volt Switch out and chip that Diancie down.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I think Diancie would have. I feel like Calm Mind 3 attacks is probably the way to go here.
Oh, and Jolteon 100%.
Yeah.
Terra Blast Bolts, or not, Terra Blast Thunderbolt Shadow Ball with Calm Mind and try to go for like a late game kill.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't go Expert Belt, he could just go Air Balloon and come in on Sandy, immune everything, and just start setting up Calm Minds freely.
All right, Hero, you got your set. We'll give you the EVs too in a minute. All right, so you know what? On that, I'm gonna go Mad Mac. So I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm gonna keep it safe for this one.
You're going Mac?
Yeah.
I'm gonna back the boy Hero.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is his first win, and I think he's gonna drop a 3-0 and lower down that differential.
Okay. All right. Let's go on to this next game. We have Phoenix versus.
Or Buznik.
There you go, or Buznik. So, initial thoughts are: I see a cloister, and I'm scared for Phoenix.
I mean, I see a Gastrodon and a Fortress.
Never mind. I'm not as scared as I thought.
Cloister is very scary, but when you have a ground water type, it really does help a lot. And Gastrodon also has water absorb. It doesn't have unaware like Quagsire, but it literally leaves him with just having the Icicle Spear kill.
Right. And it's I mean, it is possible. But without something like screens on your side, which I don't think Orbuznik has anyone that could really set up screens.
Or Buznik, he has Slowbro Galar.
I guess. I feel like that's a waste of Slowbro then.
Florges as well.
Yeah.
I think Florges gets both screens.
I guess so. I don't know. It's such a weird team because I'll say this.
It does not.
No.
It only gets light screen.
Okay. I'll say this every single time. If you're running Cloister and you're not running, if you're not running Terra on it, you're just gonna get walled by I feel like half the tier. It's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but Kilowattrol, I understand Terra Kilowattrol, it's really, really strong, but I feel like Cloister, if you're picking an 18-point mon that gets walled by certain specific mons, you could counter it with Terra, do it. But
and Cloister also would still fit with that Flareon at 6 for a total of 24, so it is doable.
Yeah, exactly.
Kilowattrol is also a good one as well, though.
It's good. But I mean, compared to Cloister, it's you kind of need it. But
yeah, the thing is even Shell Smash Cloister at +2 isn't gonna outspeed something like what is it, Raichu or Toadscroll, who could just revenge kill it while scarfed.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful. He has speed on his side.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Choice Scarf Raichu with Volt Switch actually looks really good here, except for Kilowattrol.
Kilowattrol, yeah. Serena also can eat. And then Slowbro can eat pretty well, too. And
yeah, but Volt Switching out allows you to get that momentum.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, too. I guess that you bring it up. There's no ground type on Orbuznik's team.
There is no ground type, so he might have to go I'm not going to say ground Kilowattrol and maybe ground Flareon just to give him another option rather than just Kilowattrol, because I think Raichu gets pretty decent coverage just because it's a Pikachu.
Yeah.
And they give Pikachu everything in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gets Grass Knot, Surf, Draining Kiss, and Focus Blast.
Yeah, Raichu's pretty insane. I think... Well, we're not going to switch up anyone's team here, but, I don't know what Vivillon's doing here. But, basically, I think we're kind of on the same page. I think Phoenix just has too many counters for Orbuznik's team. Gastrodon just does so much in this game. Helps with the Kilowattrol, helps with the Cloister. Although that might be a problem. Maybe Raichu just comes as an AV mod, just so it can eat the Hurricanes, and it obviously has Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod for the Volt switches and stuff. That might not be bad for Kilowattrol, but
yeah, AV Oricorio Terra could come in as well and wall a lot. Terra Oricorio, I overlooked it when I did PRs, and it has done so well for every team that has it.
Yeah.
It is I definitely underestimated it. It is a monster now.
Yeah. Originally when we were changing up tiers and stuff, I looked at it. I think it was at like 7, and I had to move it up to 9, and I still I was still
It's even like a
hesitant.
10 or 11, to be honest. This mon is
Yeah,
a monster.
yeah,
It has been
especially
so like reliably defensive.
yeah, because like the thing is, you can use any type with it, and then you could change the type with Terra, and it's like it's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that being said, I think Phoenix just has too many things that can go on. I mean, you got the Zoroark that can obviously do whatever it wants. You got the Oricorio that can be whatever it wants. So
Yeah. Zoroark also has I think has some form of rock coverage. Or am I not correct? Because he could trick it into or surprise it as Raichu, and he goes into Kilowattrel and just gets a huge hit off.
I think it has like Switcheroo or something. Trick maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. It also has like Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball. All of those things are gonna hit Kilowattrel very hard.
Yeah, that's another thing. Shadow Ball. Where's your normal or your dark?
Yeah, he doesn't have a Ghost Resist.
There's literally no ghost. Okay, yeah, I'm putting in 5-0 for Phoenix here.
4-0 Phoenix.
4-0. All right.
4-0 Busnick.
Oh, Buznik?
No, I said Phoenix.
Oh, I thought you said 4-0. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll put it in right now.
I mean, his team ain't bad. It just gets walled.
The more I look at it, the more it gets worse. So let's just move on here. All right. We got, Galaxy Bomb versus King Farfetch'd. Okay. So, I guess I could start here. It looks to me like Mousehold is really scary. Mousehold can... No, it would have to be pads. I don't know.
He has to go pads because Rocky Helmet Vaporeon will murder it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a single person going against a Mousehold bring a Rocky Helmet Bond yet.
Yeah, because I feel like people they predict people to run pads to waste their slot, but if they don't...
You really have to, because everybody wants to run that wide lens?
Yeah.
To allow that up to 10 hit. Because Mousehold's Population Bomb is not that great if it hits 3 or 4 times. It really wants to get that, 7 to 10 range.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, looking at this, I think Palisand also walls the Mousehold. Bite, that's fine. If it's max defense, max HP, it doesn't two-shot it, and it could just heal up, right?
That's right. Palisand does get what, Sandy something?
Shore up.
Shore up, yeah. So what does Palisand do back to it?
It can do what it wants. It could Chilling Water, it could Earth Power, it could... I don't know. Trick it? Who knows? I don't know.
Just start setting up with some tidy ups.
That's fair. Well, yeah. Nah, I don't know. That's kind of risky. Because then, I don't know, Grafaiai has, Encore, and it's Prankster, so it could do that.
That is good. I forget that thing gets Prankster.
Yeah, it's a really nice mod, but...
It's unfortunate all of its stats went to its speed, even though it has Prankster and Unaware.
Don't remind me. Samurai.
A little bit more.
Samurai's really good here.
Samurai did work for Farfetch'd in his game.
I don't see a great counter to a dark type move that is being spammed.
Literally just Berserker. I mean, Masquerade could come in and intimidate it. But that's pretty much it.
You said Berserker doesn't even resist. That thing's gonna get two-shot if it's a banded set.
I said Berserker's his only resist, but Berserker is not the best steel type.
Well, it's not a resist.
Oh, they took away the dark resisting steel in like Gen 3, huh? I mainly play Fire Red and Leaf Green. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Steel resisted everything back
Dark
in that
wasn't
day,
even. Dark and Steel weren't even in Gen 1.
I didn't say Gen 1.
Oh, you said Leaf Green. I thought you said just. Okay, my bad.
They have Hound Towers and shit. Come on now.
Alright. Well, yeah, there's no resist. I think that's a big problem of Galaxy's team. And, like, I keep looking at it. Every time there's a Dark-type Pokemon on the opposite side, it's like, what do they lose from just clicking Ceaseless Edge here?
Yeah, I mean, he would have to go... I mean, he does have Scarf, Gallade, or Gardevoir to Revenge Kill. I mean, a Scarf Gardevoir does do a lot of damage to the other team, because his only resist to that is what? Dugtrio Alola, which isn't really a resist ever.
Yeah.
I mean, Ditto could come in and eat a couple of them, but then it's going to be Scarf versus Scarf, Speed Tie, Drawn Out, Moonblast battle.
Yeah, that's true. I think the best thing to do here would probably be go, like, take Vaporeon's Terra and make it so that it resists Dark, whether it's a Dark itself, whether it's... Because the thing is, it has Water Absorb, so it can always eat the Water moves. So you could do, like, a Fighting type or whatever you want. Actually, Fighting might not be bad, because you could Terra Blast and try to kill it, but... yeah, I think that's the only way to beat this Samurai.
I think Steel could also be really good for Vaporeon. Just because it could then, if it is Rocky Helmet, it could resist that Population Bomb from Mousehold.
Yes, but I think there's enough for Mousehold, because the thing is, if you go Steel, Primate can come in freely, Samurai can just Sacred Sword it.
Primate comes in freely anyways, even if it goes Fighting. Primate is another Scarf monster. It could Revenge Kill Gallade or Gardevoir.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to bag up Galaxy here because I did last week. It got me the extra green here, but
he's gonna have a hard matchup.
Yeah, this is way too hard.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go Farfetch, but because I backed him and you didn't as well, and that got me the green. So
yeah, well. Yeah.
Same scenario. So do we just back our boys from week 2?
That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna... Oh, man. If I don't, I'm gonna... You know what? No, I'm not going to. You gotta prove me wrong, Galaxy. Come on.
I'm gonna go 3-0 Farfetch. Back the board.
3-0. Alright. I'll go... You know, I'll go 1-0, okay? I believe, alright? I believe.
1-0 Galaxy?
No, I'm gonna go 1-0
okay.
Farfetch'd, but, like, if it's either gonna be really close or Galaxy, you gotta win this. Come on.
It all depends how he handles Samurott without throwing away his Mousehold counters.
God.
It'll be fun.
I don't think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun for King Farfetch. I don't think it's gonna be fun for Galaxy.
It's gonna be fun for me to watch.
Oh, that's true.
all I care about.
That's very true. Alright, let's move on to this next game. We got Carnal Ranger versus Project. Alright. Upon first glance, I like Project's team more here. I could see Quagsire's right there. He's just chilling there, looking at Tinkaton. I mean, if Tinkaton does go, like, grass, I guess you could stop Quagsire, but then, like, what else does grass Tinkaton do?
I mean, it dies to Crag.
Well, yeah, that's it, and Noivern.
And your main Draco Meteor resist is gone. Well, I guess he has Dashbun as a backup Draco here.
True.
I think it's funny he took like 2 of the best fairy types.
I don't know about Dashbun, man. I don't think it's the
Ashbun
best.
is an amazing
Oh,
mon, okay?
God, that's not true.
Excuse me?
Anyways, so if we look at this team here, I think Inteleon just goes in, okay? If it's specs, it could just go. It could just keep going.
Yeah, but Zangoose quick attack goes boom.
What about it? That's not killing.
Are you toxic boosted? That's a choice ban on
Okay, calc it.
a Zangoose. I'm gonna count it right now.
I don't think it kills.
Inteleon isn't very bulky,
I
especially on
don't
the
think it
physical
kills.
defensive side.
No, I don't think it kills.
Adamant, toxic boost, toxic orb. I have a question for you. If somebody made like toxic boost, toxic orb Zangoose, gets the toxic or poison and then tears into a poison type, does he remain toxic or how would the poison react to
Yes,
that?
it would remain toxic.
But does it still do damage or is it like a black sludge?
It does damage
Oh,
because
that's
it's a
unfortunate.
status. It's not. Well, yeah, it's not like toxic boost or anything like that, or not. Like toxic heal or anything. If you were black sludge, I don't know how that would work. That would be weird.
That'd be funny because black sludge poison, or no, it just ticks damage, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't give you that toxic boost. Quick attack does 50 to 60%.
There you go. So it doesn't do
That's
enough.
still a lot.
It's a lot, but then you're dying to a water move. So
Sucker punch does 60 to 70.
okay, well that still don't matter. Okay,
Well, actually, only hydro pump would kill Zangoose in one shot.
you're also calculating it when toxic orb is on, which would mean that it somehow was able to come out and pop it and stay in.
Yeah. You could go protect.
Oh, okay.
Weird set. I think Zangoose would have loved to be a Terramon. I would love to have played with Terra Zangoose.
Yeah, Zangoose sounds really fun, but for
Yeah.
this match, I don't know if it comes because there's two ghosts and
I mean, Zangoose has Shadow Claw and Sucker Punch. He's not scared of ghost types.
I guess that's fair.
Flamigo goes hard with Scrappy as well.
Yeah, it does.
His
Well,
only fighting resistance is.
I mean, it's a dodge
Raichu?
one. That's the best fairy type. What are you talking about?
I mean, Darkbone will eat it, but I think Flamingo gets a poison jab, and he's not going to want to take that very well.
No, I don't think it does.
Does it not? But all
No.
fighting types got poison jab.
No, Flamigo, I think like only gets liquidation as coverage. It's like not very good in that case. And like throat chop and U-turn.
U-turn, throw chop, liquidation, facade, brave bird. It gets pounce. The big.
Oh, pounce. Yeah, it's totally better than U-turn.
I couldn't say that with a straight face.
It gets pounce, you know.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Flamigo's only really here to click close combat. So
I mean, it's a good one-trick pony, I tell you what. Liquidation for Charizard as well.
Yeah.
It could do very well as long as he gets rid of Dashbun.
yeah, I don't know. I think it could do well. I am on the Cardinal Ranger side though. I'm definitely gonna vote with him.
Well, I definitely agree.
What the hell? You guys agree? I thought you were.
Just,
Oh my god.
I like his team. I don't think it wins.
Okay, fine.
Mainly because he has Quagsire and Noivern, and those are my babies.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go 3-0 on Cardinal.
Give me 1 second. I just want to check Project's like overall score because I really do want to back him. I do like his team with all of its flaws.
It's the most even standings possible.
1-1-0.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I really want to back him.
Go ahead. I mean, what, you're gonna lose a point if you back him? Like, ooh,
I'm gonna go 2-0 for him. 2-0 project. I gotta back the Flamigo Zangoose.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go on to the Steel Conference.
I have regrets already.
It's too late. It's already locked in. Alright, so we got Ariana Q versus Leganine. Ariana Q, eh?
Leganine got blown up last week by Typhlosion.
That's true.
It's almost as if I predicted the entire...
That is true.
I love Typhlosion. It's so good.
Yo, there's a Typhlosion on Ariana's team, too. Look.
I don't like the Torkoal on this team.
What are you talking? It could Terra Fire Eruption. Come on.
Yeah, but without Drought, I just feel like Torkoal is half a mon.
Yeah, well, it's 6 points, so what can you do with that?
Yeah. It gives him something to go with Mousehold, because otherwise he would have nothing.
Yep. First things first, let's look at Cloyster. See if Cloyster can
Cloyster get, what is that? The water attack that super effective against, or the ice attack that's super effective against water?
Freeze Dry? No.
No? Okay, well then Tatsuguri does pretty well walling that thing.
It still gets, Icicle Spear, so it doesn't resist.
I'm starting to realize Water Dragon is just a bad combo.
Yes. I mean, it's not bad if you're not looking for...
all of the dragon's resistances.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, his physical defense is dumpster. Never mind.
The only mon here I could see tanking the Cloyster would be like Klefki, at least very well, and then like Mudsdale.
Mudsdale dies to an icicle. Well, I guess Icicle Spear, Hydro Pump. Cloyster runs Hydro Pump and Mudsdale's gone.
Yeah, you have to run Hydro Pump here, especially for the Torkoal as well.
Yeah, and at +2, even Primate doesn't outspeed, even with a Toy Scarf.
Yep.
A Sparta doesn't have speed boost. I think if he weakens the team down just a little bit, Cloyster just destroys him.
Yeah. Ariana, I think, has to keep the Klefki pretty healthy, keep the Electros a little healthy as well, if it's like the tanky one that could eat.
He would have to go like fully physically defensive with the Assault Vest, just so he doesn't die to the Icicle Shard and can Volt Switch to kill.
Yeah. It's tough.
It's going to be a tough one. Does Primate get Mach Punch?
I don't think so.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. Now Mousehold. Does Mousehold do well here?
No.
You don't think Mousehold does well?
I do not. I think, I'm not going to say Copperage Walls, but Carbink with a Rocky Helmet just... He would have to go like Terra Steel, and then Copperage still is there.
Copperage isn't a problem.
I mean... Bro, Coppa is such a shit elephant. I'm so disappointed. They did my dude dirty.
Dude, you just click low kick on Mousehold and it's dead. There you go.
Yeah. I still think Carbink with a Rocky Helmet could do really well against Mousehold.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, that's true.
And then Oricorio could always revenge kill if he does go like Terra Steel to hit Carbink 4 times and get a bunch of resistances.
Okay, that's fair.
But that's literally all I could see it doing. And if Mousehold does get a tidy up, then you're in dangerous water.
Mm-hmm.
But if Cloyster doesn't get off the Shell Smash, I think a 180 to low kick might just blast Cloyster into next year.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think tidy up could really just have him clean house here. Low kicks could do something with a Terra. Terra Steel, low kick is like the size of a bug, so or low kick, so it's not going to get low kicked very hard.
Okay. Spitting bars.
I fucking, that's such a shit name. The double low kicks.
Well, I know who I'm voting with here. Do you know who you're voting with?
I'm going with Lego.
How much?
4-0.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Ariana. I'm gonna go 2-0. I think... I do like Leganin's team more here, but... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like Ariana's going to be able to somehow clutch it, maybe with Primate, maybe with Despatra, whatever it will be. I feel like it's going to be possible. So yeah, 2-0.
2-0 Ariana?
Yeah, Ariana.
Really?
Yep.
You put a lot of faith in the Mousehold. I think it's just too much of a gimmick, Mom.
I think it is. But it's a gimmick that works.
That works.
Yeah.
It's a gimmick that works. Kind of like Shell Smash Cloister.
True. And there you go. Alright. Let's go on to the next one, which is going to be Ender Steve versus McGriddles. So... McGriddles, do you have Terra Captains, or am I blind?
He does not have Terra Captains.
Still?
Oh no, he did choose them. I think he went with, what was it? It was Raichu and somebody else.
Oh, you're right. Raichu and Flamigo. Okay, yeah, I didn't update this one. Whoops. Alright, well, keep that in mind.
Slacking.
What are you talking about? Alright, well,
I think Raichu Terra is such a good Terra type. I think it gets a bunch of natural coverage that does really well. If it got better resistance, it could easily set up a nasty plot and sweep a lot of teams. Ender Steve is not one of those teams, unfortunately.
No. Definitely not.
Such a good team.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think Flamigo with Fighting Terra completely sweeps Ender Steve's team. Besides, like, 2 mods. No.
Oh no, Spirit Team is he has Scrappy.
Yep.
I mean, how much is a Narco stack could eat a couple, right?
No. That
No?
Terra's no. If you're Terra fighting, that thing's not eating 1.
Really?
No, definitely not. I think the only thing that could eat it would be Gardevoir, and Noivern can eat like 1. And then maybe Delphox can eat 1, and that's it.
Narco stock does eat 1.
No way.
If he's max defensive.
Okay.
And it still does 85%.
And what is it doing back?
Again, Salt Cure.
That does not do anything to Flamigo. That thing's gonna... Oh my god.
It's gonna die.
Okay, alright. Well...
Like, yeah, he would to counteract Flamigo, he would have to go like Scarf Delphox or something. Just so he can try to revenge it. Otherwise, even Gardevoir's not surviving a switch into that close combat.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, instead of Delphox, you could go Gardevoir Moonblasting. Because he doesn't, I mean, Salazzle and Earthworm resist it, but neither really want to take a special defensive attack.
Yep, true. This is really tough.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. Let's look at Noivern. Does Noivern... I mean, Noivern here doesn't look that bad. It could spam Hurricane, and like Earthworm gets hit with Flamethrower.
Yeah. The problem is Gallade can kill it pretty easily with a Choice Scarf.
With a Choice Scarf, though, right? So
Well, Gallade always runs Choice Scarf, or it even has agility.
The thing is, there's a Spirit Tomb, and that always can come in for free, pretty much.
Does it?
Yeah, it's immune to both the stabs, and then everything else.
Terra. Oh, it's not Terra. Wrong team.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Gallade does have coverage for that, though. It has Draining Kiss and Dazzling Gleam for the special side. And I'm surprised it does not get Play Rough, honestly.
Yeah.
Still has things like Knockoff. That's pretty much it. Knockoff. Aqua Cutter with Sharpness could do really well.
Yeah, I just think if it can eat one, like it just rest talk and do that. Or just rest the chest, though.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because Aqua Cutter does have that increased crit chance.
True.
I think Agility Gallade looks really good here, not Scarf.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm looking at Understeve's team and I'm just noticing, like, I feel like Magneton Delphox would be a better Terra combo.
Dude, Magneton Terra is so good.
It is.
You could trap so many. Like, Magneton Terra, like, ground or fire just could crush Earthworm and just riddle him out of his steel type.
Yeah. Alright. I think let's take a gander at the votes here. Both teams are not doing too hot, so
yeah, I know Ender was against Ihan, who's like the newest player within Lairon and only won with a 1-0. And I think he made a load of mistakes.
okay.
McGriddle, I'm not too sure. I don't remember his match too.
I don't think he played week 2. Not yet.
He hasn't played yet?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
I don't think so.
McGriddle does have like a good team if I remember right. Doesn't it?
Wait, what?
Didn't McGriddle have like one of the best PR teams?
Maybe.
Am I wrong?
Maybe, but also maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember either.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with McGriddles. I believe in McGriddles here. I'm gonna go with a solid 4-0.
Yeah, McGriddle goes against Denny this week. Or last week, sorry.
Oh yeah, so they didn't play it. Okay.
And to be fair, his one loss to he's currently 1-0 -3, and he did face Edelin, which I think is one of the better teams.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Griddle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I feel like Ender Steve's team is just too offensive to not pick up a kill, so I'm gonna go 4-0.
Oh, so you're doing the same one?
Did you go 4-0? I wasn't listening. Sorry. Space.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we can do the same scores if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I just think I got word that Denny and Griddle just had their match.
Oh, they just played?
I didn't see a replay button, but Denny just messaged me saying he threw.
Oh, don't say that. It's a spoiler. I want to watch it. Alright, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that match is over.
Right.
Denny prepped for the wrong team.
Okay.
Right. Do you want to know the score so we know?
No.
No, okay.
We'll update it later because I really want to watch it myself.
Well, yeah, at least you know that Denny threw. So you did get that point. So we are tied again.
Let's go. All right. Anyways, yeah, we'll go over that after this. But
Well, then I'm definitely going Griddle.
hell yeah! All right.
Yeah, I'll go 4-0 Griddle.
God damn it! All right, let's go for Edlin here versus or Edolan. I don't know. He never
Edelin
corrects us.
versus-
I don't know.
Edelin versus Denny.
Versus Denny. Let's see here. Okay. So right off the bat, I love to look at the top mods first. So I'm looking at Samurott. And then well, I see, I guess you want to go with Tanky Decidueye? That could work, actually, versus Samurai. Actually, no, it has air lace and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess Quagsire with...
Sharpness area lace.
Yeah. Quagsire, I guess, with, like, Water Absorb could be a counter. But that's not even a counter, if it's, like, banded. This is tough.
I mean, I already know who I'm going with, to be honest.
Is it Denny or not Denny?
It's unfortunately it's not Denny.
Wait, really? You said I always gotta vote for Denny.
I usually back my boy, but Edelin has proven to be such a competent battler. On top of the fact that Typhlosion, like Terra Grass Typhlosion, really does just crush crush Denny's team, especially because Typhlosion does get Rock Slide, so even Moltres isn't a significant counter to it. And it gets Shadow Ball doesn't affect Zoroark, but it dies to an Eruption regardless. But yeah, Terra Grass Donphan, Rock, like a mixed attacker with Rock Slide. It could even go Terra Rock with... well, Terra Rock puts it weak against the Sigilite, but...
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't outspeed, and then it doesn't
outspeed, and it dies to a fire flamethrower or a eruption.
Yeah,
I think Typhlosion does really well once again. Terra Rock also takes care of Altaria.
True.
And Frost.
Well, Frost dies to fire, but yeah.
True, but it's like he doesn't have very many switch-ins.
True. Yeah. Okay.
And then he could run Power Herb Solar Beam for Quag. Or Donphan. True. Yeah, no, this is gonna be it would be a very tough match for Denny.
I think. Okay, well, so you're saying not Denny.
I'm gonna say, I hate to do it.
You better think about this.
I love Denny so much. He's one of my favorite people. But I'm gonna say 5-0 Edelin.
Oh my god.
I love Denny so much, but Edelin's team is so offensively terrifying. It's gonna be hard to find somebody who could tank him effectively.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with Denny, cause I'm a real homie here. I'm gonna go with 3-0.
I wish Denny the best, and I would love to be wrong on this one, but Edelin has already proven himself to be so good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, that team is so scary.
It's terrifying. He hasn't even had to bring Terra Metacham yet, which is still such a huge threat.
Yeah, that thing is just disgusting.
Yeah, because I was thinking like a Toxic Orb Terra Normal Facade Metacham.
Oh.
Because he doesn't have a Ghost, or he has only Zoroark, when Metacham gets like Sucker Punch and shit, so... Yeah, that could also just do work. I don't even think a full defensive Donphan eats 2 of those Facades.
Oh boy. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna switch it up. I'm just gonna keep it with Denny here.
We need the best of luck, but I think Edelon's gonna take this, and I think he's gonna take it very decisively.
Oh boy! All right, let's go on to the next one here. We got Crossfire versus Ian. I was told it's Ian.
It's Ian, not Ihan.
Yes, it's Ian.
Would he be pissed if I continue to call him Ihan?
I will not speak on their behalf. So.
I love the name Ihan. It's so different.
That is not their name.
Alright. So it's Hop versus WoW. I like that.
My man Cross still is missing like 50 points on his Pokemon. What happened?
Does he actually still not have full points yet?
I feel like, let me check.
He's slacking. He hasn't had any transactions.
I'm scared. I don't want to look.
He hasn't made a single transaction, no.
Oh wait, did he?
No, not a single one yet.
He has 5 remaining points. I feel like he had more than that before. Maybe not.
I mean, 16, 17, 14, 10, 17, 15. It sounds about 100.
Well,
just
alright.
General looking at it.
I mean, okay. Still missing 5 points. Like what are you doing? But also, okay, he has Terras. I didn't put down Terras because I looked at the transactions and there were none. So
it's,
I don't know what happened.
Typhlosion, Hisui, and Paldo, or Paldea Tauros, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Mainly because Terra Typhlosion is the most terrifying mon in the fucking game right now. And to be fair, Ihan has a decent team to tank that. Dragalge does really well against Typhlosion. Umbreon is a special defensive wall like no other. It can easily kill with like a foul play or something.
Dragalge, I love Dragalge here.
Dragalge looks so good. I mean, he doesn't have a steel type to resist that huge poison type attack coming in.
Yeah.
And Terra adaptability poison sludge bomb, I think, kills pretty much everything.
Yeah, Quillfish would have to be Spadef.
I think even Spadef, it ain't living more than one.
Actually, Quilladin eats.
Quilladin does not eat.
Quilladin eats.
You're high.
Quilladin eats. Check it.
You should try not to smoke before we do these.
Quilladin eats.
There's no way Quilladin eats.
It 100% eats.
It's base 2 or it's base 58.
It eats.
And it's weak against it?
It eats.
How much money you want to put on this?
I want to put on... Now you're making me second guess.
How much money?
I'm scared.
Let me ask you a distant question. How many times over does Sludge Bomb kill?
Oh, no. Are you looking at it right now?
I'm literally calced it already. Max, special defensive Eevee Life.
It eats.
Even with bulletproof and it goes Sludge Wave. Like...
No, it doesn't have Sludge Wave anymore.
It does. Dragalge doesn't get Sludge Wave?
No, so it has to go Sludge Bomb.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It eats. That's what I'm saying.
It might eat. What is Dragalge's other... I mean, it goes Terra. It could go Terra Blast.
Well, okay. Well, we were talking about Sludge Bomb, okay? That's what I was talking about. This is dumb.
It could also go Toxic Spikes with Venoshock.
Oh, yes. Because there's no Quillfish on the enemy team.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
And there's good spinners on the enemy team.
There's only Cryalcanal. Oh, Cyclozarga, yeah. And he doesn't have a Defogger. Lord just lost Defog. Braviary, Hisui, and for whatever reason didn't get it.
Wait, that's not. I thought it did.
Braviary? Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm like 95% sure because I put it in.
How much money? How much money?
Was it just regular Braviary that didn't get defog?
It has defog.
Was it just regular one, not the Hisuian form? No, they both get it. I don't know what I'm on about. Never mind.
Ooh, okay.
Quentin still dies to his Terra Blast, alright?
Alright.
But to be fair, that is actually, I'm calculating choice specs. Even Terra Blast non-choice specs, it does survive with like 8 health left.
There you go.
You know what? Quilladin, I put my boy down. It really shows any mon with a good base HP that isn't fully evolved, Eviolite makes it a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. This is a tough one.
You gotta think. Who's gonna pull it off?
I feel like Ihan has such good defensive coverage for all of Crossfire's offensive power, but he has me worried. He did do a lot better than I thought he would against Ender. You know, I'm ahead by 1. I can make a sacrificial pick here. I'm gonna go 2-0 Ihan. Or Ian.
Okay. 2-0. Okay.
I'll slowly correct myself.
See, you said you're ahead by 1, but we already know we're tied now.
We're tied now. Yeah. Let's think
Right.
But you made a lot of said you did vote Denny this round, so
Listen, this time I'm going to help him prep because he sent me his team while we were recording this. I couldn't look at it obviously. And then he sent me back when he finished. Oh, I thought that was McCurdle's team. So I didn't know what that meant until you told me. My man couldn't wait like 20 minutes. It's fine. All right. Well, I'll help him this time. But anyway.
Yeah, he didn't. He had a very rough week this week.
Yeah. So that's fair.
Gotta love new babies.
Okay. All right. I gotta go with Cross here. I know. I mean, I feel like Dragology just kind of comes in and destroys, but I'm just gonna leave it there.
Good revenge.
Just gonna.
Sandy could revenge kill with the Earth Power.
True. Yeah. Sandy Shocks does.
Umbreon kind of comes in and just sits there forever.
I didn't see the Umbreon. Oh well. I'm still gonna go Cross.
And also has Levitate Bronzong, which also just sits in front of Sandy Shocks all day, every day. For all of existence.
Let me just lower my. Okay. Let's go 1-0 here.
Ihan has I think if he dropped half his mons and kept the other half, that he could make this a very powerhouse team.
What's he gonna drop?
Pyroar, Dunsparce, Morgrim, and Sableye.
Whoa! Those last 2 are prankster buddies. You can't get rid of them.
He doesn't need 2 prankster mons.
Yes, you do.
He would have to pick between them, and Morgrim is just the better option at 3 points. Plus having Eviolite.
No.
If he drops Sableye, Pyroar, and Dunsparce, he could get 2 mons at 13, 18 points total, so 2 9-point mons, or 1 17-point mon that does really well, and then a baby Pokemon that he probably won't bring. He drops 3, picks up 2, and he's in a very solid position.
I can see what you mean, but I think there are reasons for both. Like for instance, I have technically 3 prankster mons on my team. But like Klefki and Morgrim, they technically do the same thing, like they set up screens and stuff. But for this case, and for my case, I guess as well, Sableye can do more than just set up screens. It used to not have screens, so now it doesn't have to use screens. Morgrim can be the screen setter. So they have 2 separate, even though they're both prankster mons, they have 2 separate things that they do.
I mean, Morgrim also gets Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp, which is Sableye's go-to.
It doesn't have Willow.
Sableye doesn't get Willow no more?
No, Sableye does. Morgrim doesn't.
Oh, well, I think the only thing Sableye does that Morgrim doesn't is to recover, self-heal.
It also has knockoff, which is really nice.
Knockoff is really... Morgrim doesn't get knockoff even though it's a dark fairy type?
Nope.
Real is that another instance with like Sneasel where you only get when you level up or evolve?
Man, don't get me started on Sneasel, because
Dude, they did Sneasel Hisuian so fucking dirty.
they
No
no.
U-turn, no knockoff, but they gave that shit to Sneasel.
That's true.
I'm mad.
But did you see Sneasel's? Oh, now we're going off topic, but it doesn't matter.
Regular Sneasel? So
Regular Sneasel
doesn't exist no more.
It doesn't exist.
It's not a Pokemon no more. His best Dark type move is Foul Play, and that
Like, what does that tell you?
Wait, it has Bites and Beat Up. It could go back to Gen 2 days of Beat Up.
Like, I was legit looking at Sneasel's Dark moveset, and I was like this.
He gets 4. He gets Thief, Bites, Beat Up, and then Foul Play for the physical variety. It's
oh my god,
so bad. Oh, I hate this.
Well, anyways,
you could have included Weavile into low tier, and it would have been fine.
I think Weavile actually has. Doesn't it have like something? Let me see.
I mean, to be fair, Sneasel could go Terra Dark to get a Dark type coverage.
Weavile has Night Slash, so at least it has something.
Oh, okay, nice.
Something. Sneasel does not. And don't get me started because, I mean, I don't need to say much, but someone wanted to pick up Sneasel, and I was like, that's a bad idea because it's not a Dark type, and they were looking for an offensive Dark type, and I'm like, what Dark move?
Wait, regular Sneasel isn't Dark until it turns Weavile?
It doesn't have a Dark move.
But it is still a Dark type.
It's a Dark type, but it's a not. You can't.
To be fair, it could go Terra Dark and get that double Dark boosted Terra Blast.
Okay, now you're doing too much.
And it would work with an 18-point Mon if that was your other Terra.
Okay, I don't think that's their Terra though, which is the problem.
With an Eviolite, it's not the worst pick I've seen.
It's not the worst, but it's the worst in that position where you don't make it a Terra.
True, 100%. No Terra, no Mon. Doesn't exist.
No Mon. But yeah, anyways,
I'm gonna go Ihan.
Yeah.
I think he has this. I think Trizalgi just goes very hard. He essentially is forced to bring Terra Steel, either Tauros or Typhlosion, to not just die.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Honestly, that's really fair. The more I look at his team, the more I'm like, man, this is gonna be really tough for Cross. But you know what? I believe that Cross can pull this out somehow, whether it's like Terra-ing Typhlosion and just clicking moves and somehow winning to that. It's gonna be really hard, man. Because every time I look, I just see more and more Typhlosion counters. So I don't know.
Yeah. And this one all depends on how well Ihan can play his team.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, guys, that's the video. This was a long one, but we went off topic. That's okay, though. That's okay. This is what happens.
Sorry. I enjoy rambling.
Yeah, it's okay. We all do. But yeah, guys, we will see you next week. When the next week happens. So yeah, guys, we will see you next time. Peace.